That's the best one yet. Science, guys! Hi, I'm Josh.
I'm Ollie, and today we're going to ask the question, how many times can you fry a fry?
What?
In the UK, fries are called chips.
Right.
Confusingly, American chips are called crisps, but that's a different episode.
You cannot be serious!
If you go into a pub and you just order a plate of chips, they'll often say, do you want normal chips? Or do you want triple cooked chips?
Okay.
So I was thinking,
see where you're going with this.
the more cooked, the fancier it gets. But what about quadruple cooked chips? Quintuple, decuple.
Okay.
The way you do it is you boil, fry,
Yeah.
cool for 30 minutes, then refry, and then serve it.
I don't have time for that.
Exactly.
It'll take all day.
So I went online and I bought 20 kilos of dry ice.
Oh my gosh.
In between frying, we
Yeah.
don't have time to wait half an hour. Insta-cool. We got a deep fat fryer. We got a deep fat freezer. Right?
This is insane. Look at that. So that is dry ice. If I'm not mistaken, it's like frozen CO2, right?
Don't try this at home.
It literally says on the bag,
my
do not
gosh.
play party games with this.
Yeah,
So
okay,
Just
here.
let it be known that this is not a party game.
For legal reasons, Josh and Ollie would like to state that this is not a party game.
Let's get frying. This is a double cooked chip, boiled
Okay.
and fried once. All right, here we go.
First try.
Yeah, that's a chip.
It tastes like a normal chip.
How do you rate that out of 100? 50?
60.
60. We now
Yeah.
need to cool them.
Wow.
All of the guys started like this.
Really?
They're in a lab coat, they got no idea what they're doing.
Okay.
And then before you know it,
Filming it.
they've
for
changed the
internet.
world through science.
That's.
And this is what we're about to do. I think it's ready to go back in the fryer.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Totally fine. Cool.
What's coming up next is a triple cooked chip.
Oh, that looks like a triple cooked chip
It
if I ever
does.
saw one.
Oh, look at that!
That's pretty good.
That's a proper triple
That's
cooked
pretty
chip.
good.
Kids, remember that science always works.
That's okay. Mmm. Mmm. Mmm.
That's good.
Significantly crunchier on the outside,
Significantly.
but still just as soft and fluffy on the inside.
I would say with this, though,
Yeah.
I want it to be crispier.
I'm ready for quadruple cooked chips. Cool those chips.
Yes.
Look at that. Okay.
Science.
That, I'd say it's at least an 85. That was a very good chip.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, look,
Okay,
There's
okay.
a reason people stopped at triple cooked chips. I'm dubious that we can get any better than that.
All right, let's do
Wow.
this. I'm putting this back in, Josh. Now we are officially in uncharted territory.
waters.
We are. No one has ever done this before.
I don't think that's true.
No one
Okay.
has ever done this before. Oh, quadruple cooked chips, guys.
We could put a layer of dry ice on here.
So it straight away becomes cool.
Yeah. Oh, not too much, not too much. Yeah,
No,
that's
no.
enough, that's enough.
Okay.
Okay. Whoa! Oh! Whoa! 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 What's that sound? What's
Wait,
that
put
sound?
Put it back down.
What was that
It's like
sound?
the ice was crying out for mercy.
Oh my gosh! What is that sound? It sounds alive. It sounds like someone screaming.
I think it's the souls of the potatoes escaping. Wait, leave it, leave it.
Some of them are more browned than others, I've noticed. This guy, oh yeah. You see that? Crunchy looking.
Holy crap. That's incredible.
That is good.
It's better than triple.
Wow, okay.
It's the perfect chip. I think
That's a 90.
it's 100.
100? You can't jump up to 100. 99. Go, leave some space.
99.
95.
Okay.
How about that? 95.
95. You do it and I'll blow the science.
Okay.
I think we are actually making discoveries here.
Genuinely.
How has no one done this before?
Quintuple cooked chips.
Wowzers. Leave it.
Why is it making that sound?
Leave it.
Oh! Can somebody in the comments please tell us why it's crying like that?
Okay. Still really soft on the inside.
but it's really crispy,
Really crispy.
on the outside.
It's like a crisp, as in a chip.
It's
for the
literally-
Americans. Man, it's so confusing.
This is a chip in both worlds. American chip on the outside,
Yeah.
British chip on the inside. Do you think this improves on the last one?
Yeah.
I'm beginning to question.
I knew you would start to
I don't know if I want a crisp on the outside of my chip.
Scorn all over
Yeah.
it. Listen to this.
Yeah. It feels like a crisp on the outside, but a soft, potatoey baked potato in the middle. I would rate that the same as a quadruple cooked chip.
One better.
One, okay, 96. Yeah, you're right.
Let's cool it. Woo! Science.
Yeah.
Science.
So we just did quintuple. What's next?
Sextuple.
Oh, okay.
I must say,
Let's wait it out,
I'm
yeah.
intrigued with every round now.
I know. Do you think it's just going to keep getting crispier
I think
from here on out?
the outside is going to get crispier and crispier,
How
but then
much
it's going
crispier
to
can it get?
slowly get to the core of the chip until they're basically chip-sized crisps.
Okay.
Sextuple cooked chips.
They're looking a little overcooked now. I'm not going to lie. They're beginning to look less appetizing.
No, I disagree.
Okay.
I think they look amazing.
Question is the inside still soft?
It's still soft in the middle.
It's still soft and potatoey in the middle. This is the magic of dry ice cooling in between cooking.
Sextuple cooked chips.
Wow.
Sexy by name, sexy by nature. Easily the best so far.
You think that's the best?
Yeah, what are you talking about? How is that not the best?
Yeah, no, fair enough.
I think 99.
Okay, give it 99. Wow,
99.
99. All right, let's do it. You can go again.
It does work.
Yeah, of course it works. Feels like we're nearing the limit.
Feels like we're in a fighter jet and all of our instruments are saying turn back to base.
We're Icarus.
And we're like,
Getting slowly closer to the sun.
we can make it! We can make it!
Yeah.
Septuple
You ready?
cooked chips. Let's
do it.
do this.
That was definitely the saddest sound yet.
Oh, that was hard to get through.
Oh yeah, this is solid.
I'm still optimistic though. Have we discovered a new cooking
That's
method?
the best one yet.
That's the best
That
one
is
yet.
the best one yet.
What? Josh, we shouldn't release this video.
How is
We've
this
made
better?
We've made a discovery.
That tastes similar to like a really well cooked roast potato. When like the roasty is perfectly brown and crispy on the outside,
Yes.
but soft and fluffy on the
Wait,
middle.
if you don't believe how soft this is on the inside, look, it's soft in the middle. I mean, we should be
Meier.
real. There are some chips
Yeah.
that haven't made it this far.
I mean, look at this poor sucker. This guy's had a bad day.
Yeah, he has. Science.
We rated the last one 99.
100.
This is better.
This is 100.
101%.
101%.
101 out of 100. Put them in.
Ooh.
Wow, we're blasting through lucky number 7. I can't believe
That
this
last
worked,
chip
mate.
was
I
incredible.
genuinely can't believe this has
It
worked
genuinely
so well.
was.
We just rated a chip 101 out of 100. Okay, that is extremely cooked. Oh, that is solid. Let's give it a try.
It's a hell of a lot crispier.
I don't know about yours, mate, but mine is still soft on the inside.
What?
Look at that. Can you see how soft that is on the inside? Ready?
Science.
You idiot.
Controversial opinion.
Yeah.
I think we've peaked. That was
think we have.
good. I was more amazed
Yeah.
that it was still
That's
soft.
it. It's one level too cooked.
Whereas the previous one, it was the
Yeah.
perfect
It was
amount.
perfect.
I'd say it's a 95.
You're gonna drop all the way down to 95.
Actually, no, maybe 99.
Yeah, I'd go back to 99. I think we're progressing back down the ladder at a similar rate. The thing about the visual that makes them look so unappealing is when you see a chip that color, you immediately presume the inside is not gonna be soft and juicy, lovely potato.
They just look like Florida retirees who've spent too long by the pool. Okay.
9, what is it? Non-tuple cooked
Yeah.
chips.
Wow.
We're scraping the bottom of the
Of the
Deep
oil
fryer.
of the deep fat fryer.
Oh,
That is
wow.
hard.
That.
Just listen. Do you think it's going to be soft inside?
The thing is, my fork, I had to jam it through the outer core. But once it went in the
I
middle,
think there's going to be some softness inside.
ready?
Oh, There's a bit of softness in
Does it
there.
look soft? It does. No, look.
Yeah.
It is. It is.
Okay.
That is crunchy.
So
It's
there
so
is
crunchy.
technically some soft potato in there.
But it's covered by such a strong layer.
This is honestly
crisp.
like Darth Vader. There is good in him, but not much left. These are borderline inedible.
Cool it down, boy.
Non-tuple cooked chips, 40.
I'd give it 65. I think it's better than a soggy chip from a fish and chip shop. I'll compromise. 59. Okay, get it back in the fryer. I can't get out of my head how good that septuple cooked chip was. We should make them again at some point.
Okay.
Let's promise to do that again, because otherwise I'm not going to be satisfied ending this episode. No one asked for that. I got my leg. What is
Spit on it.
Spit on your hand. How about this?
Okay.
Wowzers.
Decouple cooked chips. Wow.
Wow. It's like a pickaxe.
Two little mallets.
Yeah.
You could hit in a nail with that.
Literally, that is solid. Was there anything soft in that?
It actually tastes burnt.
If I squish that, is it even going to be squishable? I can't squish it. Oh.
Wow.
Okay, it's not really squishable.
But there's a little bit
can
in there,
tell.
Josh.
Look at that.
I reckon Sir Richard Attenborough could extract the DNA from that and make a potato.
Science. Okay.
What do we rate that?
That was bad.
10?
Yeah, maybe a 9. The question is, I mean, we're already down to 9%. How much worse can it get? It almost feels like they've stopped cooking. There's nothing left to cook. Undercouple cooked chips. I think we've taken it a step too far.
We have. Wow.
Look at that. Very, very crispy looking.
I feel like trying to review how that tastes is like saying, can you drink vegetable oil?
It's so bad. That's minus a bloody 100.
Minus 100.
Yeah.
But the optimum is 7.
Yes, that's the answer to the question.
Science!
Science, guys. Yeah.
Yes! Can you submit yourself for the Nobel Prize? It's the best thick cut chip I've ever had.
Yeah. Wow. You said it.
Yeah, it is.
It's amazing.
All right.
Great.
Well, we'll see you jolly soon.
See you later, guys. Bye.
Hello, this is Hamada from Qatar. Jesh and Oli, really thank you for your videos. And I would like to be grateful. And I feel like I'm a family member or closer friend to you. Thanks, that's why I'm following you.